The world of K-pop is no stranger to controversies, but when it involves BTS, the biggest boy band in the world, it instantly becomes a global sensation. Recently, shocking reports have surfaced about a heated dispute between HYBE and Jin BTS in an American hospital. What happened, and why is Jungkook caught in the middle of this conflict? Stay tuned as we break down everything we know about this explosive situation, from behind-the-scenes tensions to the possible consequences for BTS and their fans, ARMY. The controversy began when Jin, the eldest member of BTS, was reportedly involved in an unexpected incident at a hospital in the United States. According to various sources, the situation escalated into a conflict between Jin and HYBE representatives. But what was Jin doing in an American hospital? There are a few theories. 1. Medical checkup or treatment. Jin, like all BTS members, follows a strict health regimen. After his military discharge, he might have gone for a special checkup. 2. Injury or emergency. Some speculate that Jin had an injury that required immediate attention. 3. Visiting someone else. Was he there for Jungkook? This is where things get even more interesting. Reports indicate that Jungkook was also present at the hospital, making fans wonder if he was involved in the issue. While details remain unclear, sources suggest that Jin had a heated exchange with HYBE representatives inside the hospital. This raises serious questions. Was Jin frustrated with HYBE's management? Did HYBE interfere with Jin's personal matters? Did Jungkook's situation cause tensions between them? Jin is known for his straightforward personality. Unlike other idols who remain silent, he has openly voiced his opinions in the past. If there was a disagreement, Jin would not hesitate to stand his ground. Jungkook, the youngest BTS member, has been at the center of attention recently due to his health concerns and demanding solo schedule. Some theories regarding his involvement in this controversy include Jungkook's health issues. Was he hospitalized, and did HYBE try to control the situation? Dispute over Jungkook's activities. HYBE has been heavily managing Jungkook's solo career, and perhaps Jin was defending his younger brother from corporate pressure. A private issue that became public. Maybe this was a personal matter that escalated unexpectedly. Whatever the reason, Jungkook's presence in the hospital at the same time as Jin's conflict with HYBE makes fans wonder if he was the true reason behind it all. As soon as news of the hospital incident broke out, ARMY flooded social media with theories and concerns. Here are some of the most popular reactions. Is Jungkook okay? Why was he in the hospital? If Jin is fighting HYBE, there must be a serious reason. HYBE needs to respect BTS members' personal space. Many fans believe that BTS members, especially Jin and Jungkook, should have the freedom to handle personal matters without corporate interference. Others worry that this conflict might hint at deeper problems within HYBE's management of BTS. Despite the uproar, HYBE has remained largely silent on the issue. They have not released an official statement clarifying the situation, which has only fueled more speculation. Possible reasons for their silence. 1. Damage control. They might be trying to avoid negative publicity. 2. Legal concerns. If there were legal matters involved, they would be careful about their statements. 3. Waiting for the right moment. HYBE could be planning a strategic response to calm fans. This lack of transparency is frustrating for ARMY, who demand clarity and honesty when it comes to BTS. With BTS currently on a temporary hiatus due to military service, this conflict could have lasting consequences. Some major concerns include Jin's relationship with HYBE. Will this incident cause permanent damage? Jungkook's well-being. Is HYBE pressuring him too much? The future of BTS. Could this lead to a rift between the company and the members? If tensions continue, it could affect BTS's group activities when they reunite. While we don't have all the answers yet, there are a few possible resolutions. 1. HYBE and Jin reach an agreement. They might settle their differences privately. 2. HYBE issues a statement. An official clarification could ease concerns. 3. BTS members speak out. If the situation worsens, another member may address it publicly. Whatever happens, fans hope for a peaceful resolution that prioritizes BTS's well-being. The conflict between HYBE and Jin in the hospital remains a mystery, but one thing is certain: BTS's members always stand by each other. Whether it was a misunderstanding or a serious dispute, ARMY will continue to support them. What do you think really happened in that hospital? Was Jungkook the reason for the conflict? And will HYBE finally address the issue? No matter what the truth is behind this mysterious incident, one undeniable fact remains: BTS has always been more than just a group of musicians. They are a family, a bond formed through years of hard work, struggles, and unwavering loyalty to one another. Jin, as the eldest, has always been seen as the protector of the younger members. If he was involved in a dispute with HYBE, many believe it must have been for a good reason. Jungkook, on the other hand, has been known for his deep connection with his youngs. If he was at the center of this conflict, fans are left wondering whether it was due to health concerns, career pressures, or even personal matters that HYBE might have tried to control. Many armies speculate that the agency has been exerting too much influence over Jungkook's solo career, which has led to burnout and excessive stress. Could this have been the tipping point that caused Jin to step in? While BTS has always had a professional relationship with HYBE, there have been moments where members hinted at their struggles within the industry. Jin, Suga, and even RM have spoken openly about the pressures of idol life. Their honesty has always been appreciated by fans, but it also raises the question: how much control does HYBE really have over BTS? And has this control gone too far? One key point that has been circulating online is the possibility of an internal power struggle. With BTS currently on military hiatus, HYBE has been heavily investing in other groups and solo projects. Some believe that Jin may have felt that the company was not handling BTS's individual careers properly, or that they were prioritizing business over the well-being of the members. If true, this would explain why the conflict became so heated, especially in such an unusual setting like a hospital. Fans have also noticed that there has been very little social media activity from Jin or Jungkook since the incident. This is unusual, as both members usually keep fans updated, even with small posts or messages. The silence is making armies even more anxious, as they fear that something serious might be going on behind the scenes. At the same time, some are hopeful that this is just a temporary misunderstanding and that Jin, Jungkook, and HYBE will resolve their differences in private. After all, BTS has always been professional when handling conflicts, and they have always found a way to come back stronger. So, what happens next? Will HYBE finally release an official statement? Will Jin or Jungkook speak out about what really happened in that hospital? And most importantly, will this incident affect BTS's future as a group? Until we get clear answers, ARMY will continue to support BTS, hoping that their well-being and happiness remain the top priority. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain: BTS is more than just a band, and their unity is something that no controversy can break. What do you think? Could this be a sign of deeper tensions between BTS and HYBE? Or was this just a minor disagreement blown out of proportion? As armies anxiously wait for answers, the silence from both HYBE and BTS members only adds to the mystery. If this was just a minor misunderstanding, wouldn't it have been cleared up by now? Or is there something much bigger happening behind the scenes that fans are not yet aware of? Many are speculating that HYBE is carefully strategizing its next move. If the company admits to a dispute with Jin, it could cause backlash from fans who believe that BTS deserves more respect and independence. On the other hand, if they continue to remain silent, the rumors will only grow stronger, potentially damaging their reputation even further. As for Jin and Jungkook, their lack of public response is also concerning. Could it be that they are under pressure to stay quiet? Or are they simply choosing to handle things privately, away from the media spotlight? Either way, their silence speaks volumes, leaving fans to wonder what really happened that day. Despite the uncertainty, one thing remains clear: ARMY will always stand by BTS, no matter what. Whether this conflict turns out to be a simple misunderstanding or a deeper issue between the group and HYBE, fans will continue to support them through it all. For now, we can only wait and hope that the truth comes out soon. Will HYBE break its silence? Will Jin or Jungkook finally speak out? And most importantly, what does this mean for BTS's future? Only time will tell.